Howdy, my name is Steve, and I'm gonna let you know just exactly how this shit is gonna go. Well, Nick, everybody says that you're not real, but I know you are, so this is the deal. I know throughout the year you just stay on the North Pole, playing with your elves and scratching your hole. I also gather you run a toy factory. And so this year, a thought has occurred to me. With all that machinery and work to be done, running that place must cost a ton. So as I sat down and expanded my mind, I went straight to Google. And what did I find? Your family history was right on my screen, and old St. Nick's secret was about to be seen. A very rich uncle had suddenly died. How sorry for your loss. I'm sure that you cried. But did you cry? Or did you help him to die? For with the obituary was an old attached file, and after reading it I couldn't help but smile. There was once a great hunter named Sinterklaas, they say, roaming the Dutch forests, reindeer his prey. He brought his dear rich uncle out with him just once, to teach him how to hunt, because he was a bit of a dunce. A reindeer they found with an odd-coloured schnoz. It hovered just above their heads. Magic it was. Your uncle tried to pet it, but you said no. He raised his hand and you raised your bow. You knew what he'd do, but you didn't care. You just smiled as your arrow flew through the air. Well, you know the rest. Your uncle was dead, the tip of your arrow piercing his head. You hid his body so no one would know, under a tree in a blanket of snow. Not knowing what to do next, you just left and ran, that magical reindeer under your arm. You took your uncle's money from his humble abode, then off on a horse with your reindeer you rode. You fled from your village and left no trace, growing that beard so you could hide your face. You rode to the north where no one could follow, to hide yourself and shamefully wallow. Then one day when you needed food, you came upon a village and lightened your mood. But the people there were elves and could tell what you'd done, so you forced them into slavery before they could tell anyone. But your uncle's money didn't last forever, so over the years you came up with something better. Now every year on the day your uncle was killed, you enter the homes of children who are thrilled, and steal from their parents all of their gold and any other valuables throughout the household. But listen up, Nick, I know your secret now, so let's cut the act and drop the show. You know I'm generally nice and sweet and fun, but if you don't cut me in on this, I'll tell everyone. And if you try to stop me and I hear you on my roof, I'll go straight to the cops with all of my proof. Send a letter to this address, you know I'll be here. Now have a merry fucking Christmas and a jolly New Year. Smiles and happiness, your buddy, Steve.